Grand Rising, wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you are a returning subscriber, it's good to have you back. I wanted to go straight into it, and do you know what I've just done? I've gone to shuffle these, and I've put each of the cards in the opposite direction so they're all muddled. And the energy that I got when I was setting up for this reading is a riddle. Like an actual riddle, like someone trying to figure out a riddle and it just confusing them slightly or not really knowing where to start. It's like taking a Rubik's Cube and it being all of the sides of the Rubik's Cube are clear. They're all the same uniform colour. And then you just twist it, and you twist it a couple of times, and you've only twisted it a couple of times, but it's enough for you to then not remember how to turn it back. Someone here is, I don't know, they're confused about something here. You have heed, wide counsel, and listen. So there must be some sort of message coming through, some sort of information that you need or someone here needs. What have we got here? Energize, confront, and force yourself to. Okay, let me see. What is this riddle, please? What is the riddle? What is the confusion? What is it that we're working out? The serpentine path to power. There's something here that maybe you're not seeing or someone isn't seeing right now. We have here breaking dawn. Yeah, breaking dawn is in reverse. So it's a lack of, I am hearing it's a lack of foresight on something. There's a lack of foresight. What's the lack of foresight on? Siblings, younger friends, and responsibility. So there may be a lack of foresight when it comes to someone around you or someone from your past. And we also have a safe place for you to go in reverse. It's realizing that this person was never a safe space for you. Can I get one more, please? Just one more. Thank you so much. Thank you. You miss someone is coming out. You miss someone, and then underneath the deck we have magical space clearing time. Okay, so this is somebody around you that I don't know if they've been coming up in like your dreams. I went to scratch my tattoo again. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about it. This is somebody that may be coming up in your dreams or in your thoughts. There may be music that's playing that you're going, oh my gosh, I remember when I used to hang out with so-and-so and we used to listen to this music. There's something along those lines, and not realizing that they were never a safe space. Tell me about this serpentine power, path to power. I need to shuffle it some more, okay? What do we need to know? Because we have got here the Knight of Pentacles, visitors and a message to share coming through. We also have the Seven of Swords in reverse, plans, hopes, and wish card in reverse. This is almost like somebody coming forward that wants to wave a white flag or wants to apologise, that comes in peace. Why have we been shown this? Too many. I'll take that one. You've got the Two of Wands, a short journey, movement to or near water. But when it talks about water, it's not just an actual physical landscape. It can be talking about the landscape within, like our emotional body. And number 2 here with balance. And the plan begins, or the race begins, is what I heard. Tell me about this little brother, this little sister, please. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out, a student, male or female. But it being in reverse is like someone here has lost out on an opportunity, or someone feels like they've lost out on an opportunity. Somebody here may have been reevaluating something. But I don't feel like whoever this person is reevaluating it in a way of a changed mind. They were doing something. Someone was doing something behind the back of the collective when you knew them. You have the Two of Cups here. Peace of mind, joining of two people. A safe place for you to go. Why do I feel like you were the safe place to go? You were the person that people used to like lean their head on. You would be the one that would give them advice. You would be the one that would be the emotional punch bag, would be the one that was the emotional dumping ground, is what I'm hearing. And we have the Six of Pentacles here, raising money or salary. Maybe you were the one that helped support them in some way. You also have the Seven of Wands coming out, frustrations. You are able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of a situation, but this is also competition. This is somebody who may have been jealous or envious of you, even though you were the one that was being there for them. This is very strange energy. Okay, I'm going to go for you all the way back there. Okay. Why am I hearing stock motion picture or AI generated? AI generated. What was AI generated? I just heard someone laughing and going, you were never my friend, or I was never your friend. And it was a laugh like, well, and you've got the Queen of Swords coming out. You've also got the Ace of Swords coming out here. Queen of Swords is in reverse is a lack of intuition or a lack of connection to that third eye. It's also to do with manipulation. A lot of manipulation going on. We have the Ace of Swords as well in reverse. The Ace of Swords is about truth or the lack thereof. And that being in reverse is showing that someone here was lying and manipulating to their own means. A short journey. They were lying about your journey or about your worth. Why? Ace of Swords coming out. So this is a sibling, a younger friend, or someone you felt responsible for. Just have a quick sip. Tell me about this person. And it says brother raccoon, and then we have little brother, little sister. So this is a family member or someone that you saw as family. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Thank you. We've got the Seven of Cups coming out. So this was an illusion that you guys were on good terms. Even though this person would lean on you or take resources from you, your time, your energy, your love, they didn't like you. Why? You've got the Ten of Wands coming out. The Ten of Wands to the Seven of Wands. This person, with you miss someone, may have purposely put some sort of boundaries, obstacles or hurdles in your way. And I'm hearing sibling rivalry, but there is sibling rivalry that can be healthy and it's just part of life. You know, you compare yourself to your siblings, to your cousins, but this is something different. You've got the Magician in reverse. Okay, so this is the energy of this person may have come to you quite a lot when they didn't have, and it became very much an entitlement that they should take. The Magician also in reverse is also a sign of a lack of healing or an unwillingness to heal, or to alchemize. You have the Eight of Swords coming out here. There is some sort of trap. This, I feel like this person may have spoken a lot about, unfortunately, you behind your back, about how you wouldn't amount to anything, or how this is not a very nice energy. I don't want to stay in this too long. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. So they lied about opportunities. I think they may have lied about opportunities that were supposed to be yours that they took. Or there seems to be an embellishment on any opportunity that you missed out on, and them going, oh, there's a reason why they didn't get that. That's because of me. I purposely did that. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like the lack of why am I hearing nourishment? The lack of nurturing, the lack of, it's like trying to stub someone out. Why? I still don't understand why. Energize, confront yourself to, and force yourself to. This is anger. There's a lot of anger here. The Ace of Wands has also just poked its head out, and so is the Six of Cups. This is the past here. I feel like someone was very, very jealous of your light, of how you healed from things, of how you bounced back from things. It was just your positive light. The number 6 for the lovers, this could be Virgo. You could be a Virgo, they could be a Virgo. Or it literally could just, because we were talking about nourishment, and the 6th house looks at nutrition. It looks at our routines, our work ethic, so on and so forth. But you look in between the lovers, there is a heart there, and the lovers in this deck are, it's one person loving their shadow and their shadow loving them back. Somebody didn't like this. They didn't like how you healed, how you made space for people. Your empathy really irked them. Let me place these down. So we have the lovers. So yeah, this person really played as being the gentle, why am I getting like the gentle kind, that they were really sweet to you, but they really weren't. Somebody here had like real hard edges, and I don't know if when you were younger you were trying to smooth those out and help that person to heal. The Six of Cups is about memory, going down memory lane. It's nostalgia. There is a lot of codependency coming out here. This one, right, why have we been shown this? Why is this coming out? No, I don't want another one. I know that you're calling to me, but right now I want to take out these and just see what wants to come out. Leadership. There's something coming in for you that they're aware of. I feel like this person has been watching your success for a very long time, and they can see that you're about to start teaching something or learning something new that will bring in a lot of abundance, because Jupiter, I don't know where Jupiter is on your natal chart, but I feel like it's important that you find out where that is for you. Be positive about grow and expand. You've had a growth mindset since you were a child, and I think this is something that really irks someone, because they wanted to be the authority. Look, they wanted to be the authority in your life, maybe because they felt like theirs was out of control. Okay. Creativity is upside down. This person seems to find it difficult to flow with their creativity because they've blocked their third eye. They seem to be very out of alignment. Maybe they've always been out of alignment, and your energy, I heard as a child or when you were younger, was so expansive that it helped to realign theirs. They seem like they are an energy vampire, an incubus, a succubus, something along those lines. And I heard family lineage. So they may actually be in your family. It does say brother or sister. I mean, it doesn't have to be your actual physically blood related brother or sister. But it seems like whatever affliction they may have, it passed you. It didn't go to you. You got the golden thread while theirs is broken. Because you got creativity in reverse. I think they feel like you stole something from them. Like this missed opportunity being here, to the Ace of Swords, to the Queen of Pentacles. Like they're lying to themselves about an opportunity being stolen by you. They may be telling people that you stole an opportunity from them. You stole an idea from them. You've stolen something from them, and you should not be gaining some sort of like growth and expansion and learning certain things with Jupiter. This energy of Jupiter being so lucky, being so fortuitous around you. They don't like this because they feel like it should be them. It should be them. They should be the authority in something here. And we have here anxiety. Okay, so they're trying to push maybe the energy of anxiety onto the way in which that you view yourself. We have got the Seven of Cups coming out. So we're talking about illusions. Someone here is trying to cast the illusion of doubt or fear, of worry, of anxiety onto you, maybe even into your 9th house, because that number condenses down to a 9. And the 9th house in Sagittarius is looking at our philosophies. It looks at our religion, our faith. It looks at short-term thinking as well as travel. There's something about this person traveling in. This person wanting to trigger something, wanting to start an argument or a fight or something here. What else have we got here? We've got Cancer, your feelings, attitudes from the past about, use your intuition. And so yeah, this person feels like there is an opportunity or there is a celebration or abundance that they are missing out on because you are taking it from them. Now change came out in reverse. What they don't realize is the reason why they're missing an opportunity isn't because somebody's stolen it from them, because your blessings are your blessings. It's because they haven't changed. They refuse to change. I heard they refuse to admit something here. because this person is giving bully vibes. I mean, who pretends to be friends with someone and to like someone only to use them and then get upset that that person moves away? That person grows and expands and learns from the experiences that they had to become a better person, and, you know, to have Jupiter on their side, and this person's upset. It's like, well, what did you expect? How did you expect to get an opportunity that you don't step up and show up for yourself? It says here, the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So this is what this person seems to be trying to block right now, because they're really stuck on the fact that you are, I heard you are lifetimes in front of them when it comes to achieving something. We do have the Black Flower Fragrance card, which is my dense magic, negative magic, black magic card. Someone here trying to block your creativity or your want to be motivated to express yourself in a creative way, because I feel like for someone here, Jupiter will kind of flourish around you, or that energy really buzzes into vibration the more that you are connecting with your ancestors in creation, in expressing yourself in any which way that seems the most natural to you. Because I'm hearing dance and play for someone, painting for another, hiking, going out in nature and creating from nature. You do have the awareness of many thoughts about or from, and many words coming out here. And I'm placing this one down on the, we've only got 4 rows out. It seems like they are pushing, they're trying to push the energy of past worries. The dynamic that you may have had with this person was very off center. There was no equilibrium here. It was very much one being dominant and the other one having to be submissive, and the submissive was the collective. Please only take what resonates. If this doesn't resonate for you, it means it will resonate for someone else. So don't claim what doesn't claim you, okay? Can I get one for the Cancer, please? Thank you. We've got the Magician and the Mirror coming out here. This person, in the past, there was something about your reflection. Your reflection, you've got envy coming out. So they're lying to themselves that they don't envy you. They're lying to people that they don't envy the life that you have. Belief is coming out here. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents, and a strong connection to source. So they may be trying to block your connection to source, especially through your sacral chakra and your 3rd eye, because they are connected. Tell me about this little brother, this little sister, please. Thank you. Nothing will come from this situation is upside down. So they are really trying to make someone worried here. I don't know if this person is worried themselves. They're trying to shield themselves so they can't be read. But all that it's doing with intuition in reverse is making them doubt in their own intuition. I feel like in the past, someone here was very indecisive, very doubtful of their own worth, their own boundaries, their own light and their own power. And this seemed to really fit and benefit whoever this sibling, younger friend or person you felt responsible for. Anything else, please? What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this person who's saying they're not envious? Peaceful amongst the thorns is upside down. This person isn't comfortable in the lies that they've created now, because you're about to be blessed with something, and it's angering them because they feel like that's their dream. Why do they feel like it's their dream? We have the Sun coming out, and we have betrayal. They may feel betrayed by you. There may have been something that they said to you in confidence a long time ago. Either you remember or you don't. And they feel like you are betraying them by creating something that was their dream or their wish. But it's the same as saying, I want to have purple hair. I want to have purple hair. I want to do this. I want to wear all purple, and then never doing it. And then you've told your friends that, and they start wearing purple because they think it looks cool. And all of a sudden they've stolen your identity, but you haven't got purple hair. You aren't wearing purple clothes. You just inspired them to go after what they love, and they love purple too, for example. But this person doesn't see it that way. They see it as, well, because I named it first, then I claim it. It's mine and no one else can have it. Even if I never actualize that into my life, if you do, then you're betraying me. We have the sun coming out here, and the sun is about growth. It's also to do with illumination. So this nothing will come of the situation in reverse. I feel like this person wants to, the same as I was saying that maybe they've told you things in confidence, this person wants to like speak on your secrets or speak on things that they feel like you want to keep hidden from the past. We do have the 8th house, personal power, the mysteries of life, and a major change coming out. So this person didn't like when you started to become quite confident in yourself, when you started setting healthier boundaries. They didn't like that they couldn't play on your emotions, or they couldn't manipulate you the way they could in the past. It's that energy of having someone wrap around your finger, and then all of a sudden the person realizes that they don't need to do that to find their own, you know, self-value, their own self-worth, and their own self-confidence. And it really rocks the status quo of the dysfunctionality within that relationship, because now they're taking back their power. What else do we need to know? Yeah, we've got shine coming out. It was all to do with your shine. It was all to do with people they mistook your shine for weirdness, or they mistook your shine for something else. And this person encouraged people to look at you funny, rather than to go, oh, actually, no, that's just them glittering, shining with glitter. Because this person didn't shine the way that you do. They never did, even as a child. And that's not to like put them down or put a child down. We all have our own purposes, and our purposes are going to be vastly different depending on what it is that we agreed on before we came into corporeal form. This person may have had a lot of, I heard, dark traits from past lives, or the thread that they have been weaving, or they have, you know, the three fates have been weaving for them has always been darker. And it's not to say that it can't lighten. It just means they have a lot more lessons to learn, and they're not willing to. They were looking at your thread and looking at what your lineage is, because do you know what? You can share blood with someone and still not have the same lineage. This is what I'm understanding. I mean, this is my understanding and opinion. It's not fact. Take it as it resonates. But this person was looking at your thread, at it's a golden thread. You've got a golden thread, and their thread is like black with red, or black with something else on it. I heard a mage. They were mages. This person came from a long line of like dark mages or something. Whereas yours is either Egyptian, or it's heralded by the sun. It's heralded by the sun. Tell me about this betrayal. Yeah, because look, giving and receiving is coming through. Someone here may actually have a lot of Egyptian ancestry, or just have a lot of Egyptian energy connected to them and their lineage, whether that's through DNA or not. Okay, but the giving and receiving, and you can see here that Maya is weighing both a feather of her own to the heart of man. This is to see whether or not the karmic debt has been paid off to the point where it weighs the same or less than the feather of her own wing. And if it does, it means that you get to go through into, you know, the field of reeds, where you go to your afterlife and you're taken care of by Osiris. And this point here with the giving and receiving, this is about blessings as well. It's blessings or punishment, or blessings or not gaining those blessings. And you are gaining a blessing here. This person thought that they were going to gain your blessing by betraying you. They did something here. This person they have a mean streak. And I feel like they've always had a mean streak, and maybe they never understood why they always had this mean streak, but they give bully vibes. They played the part in many other lives, you know. They played the part of bully in many other lives because they had many opportunities to learn. The universe gave them so many opportunities to grow, to learn, to lighten the thread color that they had. And they decided not to. You have appreciation in reverse. They are not grateful. They want you to be seen as someone who is not grateful, or somebody who is playing a part, so they can be like, I told you. But what they don't realize is that you always had this energy, irrespective of gender. You always sat in very beautiful, divine, feminine energy. And it says the frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And next to that, we have the sacral chakra, and it's in reverse. This is family. This is like competition. This is more than, like I said, like this is more than sibling rivalry. This is somebody looking at your balance, your purpose, your light, and going, that's not fair. I want that. I want that. I'm not going to work for it. I just want what you have. And it's the energy of like, oh, my younger sibling has to be with us, or I'll have to hang out with my sibling, or I have to hang out with my cousin while we're all off doing things, and kind of ostracizing you a little, or ostracizing you a lot. And it says the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. And that's in reverse. This person has been almost like dipping into your energy for a very, very long time. A very long time. It's like they wanted to, they want your positivity. They want your positivity. This person very much is an energy vampire. Whew. The temple of my body is upside down. We've got a lot of twos in reverse. So there's a lot of, this person may be doing some sort of magic or just some evil eye here. They're trying to connect again to your energy. And they may have been getting quite annoyed that they haven't been able to, or that you've been very standoffish, I've heard. Very standoffish. If this is somebody that you're not estranged from, but this is somebody that you've had to kind of like reduce how much you interact with them because their energy is so dense. They feel this and they're frustrated, and they know that they can't make a big scene over it because then they will be seen as the one that is being dramatic. And this person gives me like covert, like being a covert bully. Like they wouldn't openly do this. They're doing this in a way to kind of garner a reaction from you. And maybe they're not getting that from you now. You're very close to achieving your goal. They feel like they're very close to achieving their goal with something here. They're going to try, I don't know if they're going to try and come in again. They may have tried coming into someone's dreams. I had sleep paralysis. So they may have been trying to encourage sleep paralysis. I don't know how they do that. They may have been trying to get into someone's sleep here, into their dreams. I don't know if you've been dreaming of this person or if you're going to dream of this person. This person wants to try and turn up in the 3D. You have the garden and the gate, and the garden and the gate for me has always been the card of what are you waiting for? The door is open. You just need to step through the threshold. It being in reverse means that the door has already closed behind because you are into the next timeline. You've moved into that thing. There does seem to be competition coming in from this person though. When it comes to a boundary, I feel like you've cut them off completely. You've learned something or you've healed something and it's left you more strong. There's stronger boundaries here. There's some sort of soul fragmentation that has been brought back into your oversoul, your I am presence, to kind of be integrated at a later date. It's already happened. There may have been trauma in the past that this person created or encouraged that you've been working through. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for how hard you've worked on yourself to heal certain parts of yourself and still stay open to love and friendship, because that's a hard thing to do, especially when there's something here about being young and being naive and open and constantly optimistic and positive, you know. And if you're like that, why wouldn't everyone else be like that? Only to have somebody that you grew up with, be that a cousin, be that your mum, be that your sister, your brother, whoever, who was the total opposite and was sapping your energy, your luck, your fortune, was picking on you, or was, you know, enabling you to have melancholy or feel sad, or, you know, showing you up. And all because they didn't like your light. They didn't like how very chipper you were. That sucks, and I'm sorry that you went through that. You have liberation though. We have liberation coming out, which is showing this is the reason why you're getting a blessing of some sort. You've liberated some sort of wound, womb wound or seed wound when it comes to familial ties. For some people, you may not have even spoken to this person for 20 years, for 10 years, for 1 year, whatever it may be, but there was residue that was holding on from this person and the memory of the trauma that they created. But we have here North Node, have faith in, do not worry about, now is the time too, which is stating that you have moved past something here. I don't know if this person's going to reach out. I heard in your dreams. I keep hearing in your dreams. They keep trying to get to you in your dreams because this person doesn't have your telephone number. And if they do, they're too scared to text you or message you, because as much as this person is still that mean-streaked, you know, covert bully, bullies are people that hurt themselves, and this is not me condoning their behavior in any way, shape or form, but it's to let you know that this person is insecure and they've always been threatened by your light, because even when you weren't the most confident person, you were the brightest, you were the kindest, you were the one that had the most compassion, and for them it showed them up. They felt like it showed them up, because if they were pretending to be nice to other people, you were the real deal. You are the real deal. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming, and you've got self-sabotage about why you had such a critical voice in yourself, in your mind, that would sabotage you. No longer. We've got the Sage of Higher Knowledge coming out here. You're very close to achieving your goal. This person feels like they want to be more powerful than you, but they're looking at it. They're looking at it from the view of, let's say, Jafar from Aladdin. He wants to have ultimate power. He wants to rule over everybody. He wants everyone to be his, like, submissive. Whereas Aladdin, or even Jasmine's dad, Sultan, sorry, I haven't done well washing up. Where the Sultan, he just, you know, he's ruling the kingdom, but he's ruling it with love. He's ruling it because those are his people, and he wants to make sure that his people are happy. There's a difference there, right? You have a family member who wants what you have because they want the power. It's like a power trip to them. Everything is a power trip. We've got fertility in reverse. We've also got the first chakra Archangel Michael coming out. So there is something that's going to be planted for you. I feel like it's already been planted. There's a seed that's been planted for someone here. An idea. It's what's going to bring forward this blessing for you. And when you actually birth it, this is when you're going to have a family member or a younger friend or somebody that you poured a lot of love, or poured a lot into, come out of the woodwork and be like, that was mine. They stole my idea. I told them this 15 years ago, or I told them blah, blah, blah. And you're being told that your idea, the idea that sentiently came to you because you are the best vessel to birth it, is protected. It literally is protected, but you are also being told to keep it protected. Do not share it with everyone until it is ready to be birthed, okay? And what I mean by that is, let's say you have an idea for an app that can help loads of people, and it's humanitarian. It's like, I don't know, it will help you with like finding all the food banks that you need in the entirety of your city and how to like sign up for them. Rather than just having the idea and kind of writing a couple of things down and then going, hey, I'm going to be doing this. Don't tell people until you have actually got the app ready to be launched. And then you can be like, I'm launching this new app. Because it already has, you've already patented it, you've already copyrighted it, it is yours. There is no way that someone else can be like, well, that was mine actually. 15 years ago, I had that idea. No. Now we have fertility here, and it says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. That being in reverse, I do think that this family member is trying to stop you from birthing something here, which is why I kind of really feel like you shouldn't birth anything prematurely. Make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row or your eggs in a line. What else do we have here? Realization is in reverse. This person may be trying to block your crown chakra in some way. That's why they're trying to get into your dream state. I think they want to know how far along you are on gaining your blessings. This is somebody who would get multiple readings on you. This is somebody who would be trying to get into your energy, trying to read your energy. What does that one say? It's the same one. It's energized. I need to put this one down. It's energized, confront, force yourself to with Mars. You also have here communication. This person is trying to send you a message. What I heard is a threat. They are trying to threaten you. However, you have a lot of angelic energy around you. You are very grounded in your divine feminine. There is a reason why you're having some sort of divine feminine activation at the moment. And you've got to remember that divine feminine does not mean woman. It just means divine feminine energy, creation, intuition, birthing new ideas. I feel like somebody is going through a Kundalini activation as well, because we have a lot of root chakra energy here. This person is just troublesome. And I'm hearing, if you're seeing blue bottles or you see black flies, that is trickster energy. And it is this person trying to press buttons, trying to get in. There is a need here for, someone needs cedar wood or sandalwood that they burn in their home and cleanse their space, especially if you have a sacred place, a place where you pray, a place where you light candles for your ancestors, a place where you do spell work if you're a white witch or a green witch. There is a need here to keep that area very cleansed. And I'm seeing someone like praying and then spraying something. So it could be like holy water, spraying yourself with holy water. Because it says here for realization, the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Now, the beginning of this reading was talking about like a Rubik's Cube and not really being able to figure out what that riddle is. And I feel like this person is trying to place some sort of obstacle, some sort of haze of confusion, so you don't figure something out here. Now, what is it that they don't want you to figure out? You want me to go over here? Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some hiding under there. Let me get these ones as well. Emotional intelligence. Borderline personality disorder is coming up. Inheritance. This is a spiritual inheritance that leads you to multiple streams of income. There is I feel like the seed has already been planted in you, and that's what I got. That's what I was saying before, but it's now like is it germinating? Is that the right word? I'm not like a gardener, so I don't really know the words. It's germinating, and it's going to go from a seed to a thought form to an idea to something that you can actionably create yourself. I feel like this person may be worried. I don't understand though, if this person feels like you are stealing an idea of them, why aren't they creating this themselves? If they honestly feel like this is their blessing, why are they not creating whatever it is they say is theirs and putting it out into the world? Because it's not theirs. It's literally not theirs. What do I need to know, please, before I go? Now, we've got the song from Pao Fu called Deathbed. I don't know why this has happened, but I probably deserve it. I tried to do my best, but you know that I'm not perfect. I've been praying for forgiveness. You've been praying for my health. So this person seems to be, they like to take the stance of being a victim, okay? They may even try to come in and ask, you know, and apologize to you. And I think it's just because they want to get in. They want to know where you are when it comes to receiving something here. 8 figures or more. What did I say? What did I say? You've got money coming towards you. You've got a lot of money coming towards you. This person is in disbelief. I'm sorry about the spelling. They're in disbelief. They're in utter disbelief. Anything else, please, and thank you. Any advice? Let me just wet my hand. We'll have a look. Oh. Yeah, we do. We've got a couple coming through here. And the thing is as well is that it would be a fruitless discussion to talk to this person, especially if they were to come forward, because you aren't going to see the real them. They are always wearing a mask. They are constantly wearing a mask. Now, it says here, second house, money and work, law of attraction, promotions, increase in income, big payout, material wealth, balanced moral values, reliable, grounded, luxury possessions, progression in job, strong work ethics, money gifted to you, inheritance and daily routines. Oh my goodness, it's so warm in here. But yeah, this is what's coming towards you, and they're in utter disbelief about this. And it's because they have been sending things towards you, and I can't really tell what. It seems like they're trying to cloak themselves. They're trying to cloak themselves. They are definitely trying to bring up the energy of past anxiety, or how you felt when you were growing up and you didn't really know what boundaries were just yet. You were still learning about those, so people would walk over you. Someone here felt a lot, or was very highly sensitive, or had a very big heart, and many people would take advantage of this, especially this family member or this person that you classed as a friend. But here we have the Eye of Horus, the moon. The protective powers come from deflecting malevolent forces, feminine yin, human nature, emotions, intuition, magic, and sexual energy. And we were talking about the divine feminine. The more you step into your divine feminine, the more you are deflecting this energy back towards themselves. You have human resources coming out. They may be trying to complain. They may actually complain. When you are given something is when they're going to shout the loudest that actually they should be getting it. And then you have Muse, Starlight. This is to do with your light. It's to do with your light, without a doubt. I'm going to leave this here. I really hope this has given you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you liked what you heard and you'd like to see more, and when I post, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.